Well, lads and lassies, it was a very sad day in the Demon household. The other day, we said goodbye to my pride and joy, my beautiful car, at long last. Well, anyway, the plan was that I was going to sell the car closer to the time that we decided to move back to Ireland, but I didn't really want the stress of it because selling a car can be, as you guys know, can be really, really stressful. And so I approached my friend who's got a car lot and asked him to buy the car from me because I bought it from him, thought it'd be easy, just sell it back. He, first of all, didn't have a lot of space, but also he was like, look, you can probably get a little bit more for it if you sell it privately. I didn't want the stress of it, but I said, okay, let's get the car on the internet. Let's get it sold. You guys know how much I looked after that car. I loved it to bits. And so I said, okay, went, gave it a bit of a polish and took some photos, put it up online. I said, if someone bites in the next month and is interested in it, then fine. If not, I'll just sell it to my friend for next to nothing and just, take the hit, take the loss, basically. Well, anyway, the messages started coming in thick and fast, like on Facebook and on Gumtree, which is like our version of Craigslist. I was just being bombarded with messages. I would say probably close to 100 messages. Now, you might ask why. Maybe the car doesn't look like much to you, but there is actually only a couple of these in Australia that are in a good condition. And my one had a huge amount, like I'm talking $6,000 worth of aftermarket work done to it, which is a lot for a little car. It's quite rare, and hot hatches are quite rare over here anyway. Everybody drives kind of big V8s and stuff, so little European hot hatches in good condition are really hard to get over here. So it's a pretty sought after vehicle anyway. Major collector's car. Maybe not for you folks in the UK or in mainland Europe, but certainly in Australia, and I guess for some people in the States as well. So the messages start flowing in, all car nuts, just like, I want that car, I want it now. And I was like, look, I need to go through the messages, see who got there first. And then I met this guy called Luca. He was the first person to message me. And I told him, I was like, look, I know people always say this when they're selling cars. Oh, I got a ton of interest, so you're going to have to snap it up pretty quick. But I just let him know, I've got a good bit of interest in it. But I'm happy to bring it to you because I had to be out of the house for the day anyway because our house is being sold. So they're, had people in here looking at it. So jumped in the car, drove to his house. We had a great chat, took the car for a spin, and he just immediately fell in love with the car. He was like, I want the car. When can I have it? I was like, it'll probably be tomorrow because I got to get a loaner car. And I could see the disappointment because he enjoyed driving it so much. And it really made me feel so much better about selling the car when I was sat in the passenger seat and he was driving it and he just had a smile from ear to ear because it's just that kind of car. It's just so much fun. And to see him being so into it and really love the car, I was like, yes, it's going to go to a guy who's really going to look after it. And this guy's like a proper car nut too, and his friends are, so I know they're going to have endless fun in it. Anyway, I'm just going to skip over to the video where the lads came to pick up my baby, my pride and joy, the Black Pearl. Oh, it still hurts a little bit. It's bittersweet. It really is bittersweet. I'm happy that I sold it without any stress. I'm happy that it went to somebody who really is going to love the car and he's going to give me updates on whatever he does to it. But then, of course, I'm losing my baby here, so I gotta approach it with a bit of softness. So anyway, we cut over to the garage, my garage, when the boys came. You'll see there is stuff everywhere. All of my car cleaning gear is just everywhere because I had to empty it all out of the back of the car. So please pay no attention to the mess. And then his friend Charlie came along and decided that he was going to try out Reaper Squeezins. Now, what is Reaper Squeezins, I hear you ask? Well, you may recall this video.
Oh, proper fight, good job.
Oh. It's growing. I can't talk. There's some more on there. Oh, shit. Oh, it's coming back. Fucking burns. Yes, that Reaper Squeezins, which for some reason I had in the glove box of my car. And I was like, hey, you want to try it? It just so happens to be the hottest chili sauce on earth. I think there may be one that's hotter now, but at the time, it was definitely the hottest. And it had been stewing away in that car for months, man. I didn't even know it was there. So he said, yep, put it straight on his skin and had a go. So let's watch that. It's absolutely hilarious. Charlie, you're a legend. Enjoy. What was your name?
Charlie.
Charlie is going to try some Reaper Squeezins. This is going to be fucking awesome. Oh, shit. And he's going to snort it. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's...
He's not snorting it.
It was at this moment that Charlie realized that he fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's hot. He's starting to go
Can you smell it?
already.
You can smell it.
Yeah. Oh.
That was way more than I would have ever taken it. He's going to go for a walk. Oh, no way.
Don't drink water, man.
Pretty warm or like...
Oh.
It gets worse too, man. I'm not even kidding.
Fuck, that's horrible.
Alright guys, time to let the baby go at long last. Good on you, Charlie. What a great sport giving that a go. It is not fun, and I hope that you had enough toilet paper when you went home. Anyway, the time was eventually here that I had to say goodbye to my beloved Black Pearl for the very last time. Some of you called it Leo because it's a Peugeot. Black Pearl, Leo, doesn't matter. I had to say goodbye. Kind of. It was kind of the last time. And there she goes, boys. It's the last time I'll see her for a while. Well, it turns out that wasn't the last I was going to see the car, because I left the keys for the other one in this fucking one. Anyway, take care, man. Enjoy the car. Have a good one, buddy. See ya. Actually was the last time that I saw the car. Yes, me being me, I left the keys for my loaner car in the old car and literally had to sprint, believe it or not, I can, sprint after the guys. I was lucky Charlie saw me in the rear view mirror and pulled over, and eventually we met up. And at the time there was like just the lightest drizzle of rain, no big deal. I was like, see you later, chaps. And I was like parked like 2 or 3 blocks away. So started walking, and then to add insult to injury, the clouds opened up and it started pissing rain, and I got absolutely drenched walking back to my loaner car. But check out the loaner car I got. But before we do go ahead to show you the rest of the video, this is future editor me going back to original me to remind original me to remind you guys to check out my other channel, Irish Demon Reloaded, soon to possibly have a name change, but Irish Demon Reloaded will be linked in the description down below. This channel you're watching right now is demonetized, so the other one's kind of become my main upload channel, so stay up to date over there. You can become a member over there, or you can become a Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and I'd really appreciate it. Moving on. Well, now she is actually gone, lads and lassies, and I'm standing out here in the pissing rain. It's bittersweet, to say the very least. And yeah, wait till you see the loaner car that I have. Good thing is I've got this awesome loaner car. Oh yeah. Oh, well, not that one. That one. A 2004 Toyota Camry, baby. Yeah, it's quite the trade-off. Don't get me wrong, this is a great car, it really is, and I'm so lucky to have a friend like Kent. He's the guy that gave me a loan of this car. He owns the awesome car place behind me here, and we've been friends now for quite a while. And so as soon as I said, look, I need to get rid of my car, then you know, he was straight in with the offer to give me a loaner until I go back to Ireland. It's great because it takes a huge amount of stress off of me. You know, trying to sell a car the last few days before you leave home is really hard. I did it in Ireland and it's just really stressful. So you know, it was great to be able to sell it a little bit early. It's bittersweet for that reason. I mean, it's sweet in the sense that I now don't have to worry and stress about it. And it's bitter because I adore that car. I know some of you laugh and think it's not much of a car, but I love that car. But it couldn't have gone to a nicer guy. The lad that bought it, absolutely lovely chap, really nice family, and he was really excited about the car. So I have no doubt he's going to love it as much as I did, and he's going to take care of it, and I wish him the very best with it. And he's going to send me some updates when he does some more work to it and things like that. So that's going to be really cool. So yeah, I got to take this awesome mom car that I've got now. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a taxi driver or something with this car, but it feels so big now in comparison. But it's a good car, it's clean, and it takes a lot of pressure off. So, you know, it's great. I'm absolutely soaked, so I'm going to go home, have a shower, have a hot drink, and relax. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. And that's it, lads and lassies, the end of an era. I can honestly say I've had a lot of cars over my lifetime. When I lived in Ireland, cars are really, really, really cheap over there. And I had a friend called Peter who, like Kent, had a kind of a car yard, and he used to just get me random cars. Every few weeks when they would die, I'd just get another one. And it wasn't until Australia, believe it or not, I'd been driving for about 8 years by the time I moved to Australia. I had never once, not once in all of the time that I had been driving, I had never once bought a tire. Not even a single time, because I had changed cars so often that I actually never needed to buy a tire. And they were just like mostly cheap bangers, some really cool fun cars. But then when I came here, I got some awesome cars, some, you know, big engine ones that I couldn't have in Europe and things like that. But of all the cars I've owned, some have been, you know, worth probably more than the Peugeot, but that was without a doubt my favorite car. It was so much fun to drive. I just adored it, and I had some great adventures in it. And I absolutely hope that Luke will have the same fun in it that I have, and I'm sure he'll look after it. Because if you don't, if I see that car crashed, I am going to swim back to Australia, and I am going to force feed you Reaper Squeezins. You better look after that car. Anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining me. I know this is like a totally different video to what I'm, you know, usually putting out there, but I thought you guys would enjoy seeing what ended up happening with Leo, or the Black Pearl, as some of you call her, and to see where to see where the Reaper Squeezins went. The Reaper Squeezins is coming back to Ireland with me. It's probably going to stay there for years, and everybody that I can probably get to taste it is going to try it. Going to try to get my dad to try it, do a video of my dad and my brothers trying it. That would be hilarious. I know my mom won't do it. She would be too afraid, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me. Luca, very best of luck to you with the new car. I really do hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And Charlie, I hope your bum bum's okay. Lads and lassies, have a great day. Gurv Mila Mahagad and Slancha.